Hey there folks, Luke here with the Outdoor Gear Review. Thank you very much for tuning in for this episode. What I have here is the ThruNite TN40 rechargeable flashlight. Folks, this is a powerhouse. This is a flashlight that is not meant for everybody. Primarily, this is a search and rescue flashlight, law enforcement flashlight. 4,450 lumens. It can throw a beam 1,200 yards. Go ahead, get comfortable. Let's take a look at it now. Unboxing time. You receive some instructions here, all different languages. This right here is the flashlight. We'll come back to this in a second. Charger. This is the carrying strap. Here's a message from ThruNite thanking you for your purchase. You receive some additional O-rings, cap covers, stuff like that. All right, folks, here's the flashlight itself. We'll zoom in for a close-up look. This is the cool white version. There are two versions available, cool white and neutral white. As mentioned before, this is 4,450 max lumens. Extremely powerful. This flashlight has 4 Cree XPL high LEDs, which each have a lifespan of over 20 years. This runs on a specialized ThruNite Li-ion battery pack, 6,800 milliamp, 7.2 volts. The good news is that you can purchase these from ThruNite for $60 if you ever need a replacement. This flashlight offers you a throw of a max of 1,151 meters, which is 1,258 yards. Over 1 kilometer. Yes, it's that powerful. It is waterproof to IPX-8 standards, also known as 2 meters. It is impact resistant to 1 meter. When it comes to the dimensions, you are looking at 6.8 inches long. Here at the head, it is 3.9 inches in diameter. And at the handle, it is 2 inches. When it comes to weight, you are looking at 27.6 ounces. Over 1.5 pounds. I will go ahead and show you the battery compartment here. You simply unscrew the bottom. Nicely lubed. Very nice threads. Very nice quality. All aluminum construction for the entire flashlight. This is the battery right here. Now, if you want to, you can take a screwdriver, you can take all this apart and actually pull out the battery pack. Now, if you buy a replacement battery pack, you receive the entire unit. On the bottom of the unit here, you have the charging port. Right there. Right next to that, you have a battery life indicator, so you can click that. And the color that it will shine will vary on how much energy is left in this battery pack. Now, folks, before we go any further with this review, let's get to the good stuff. Let's talk about performance. And I'll tell you what, instead of talking about it, let's see some right now. All right, guys, we are out here with the TN40. This thing is a powerhouse. It's a thrower. Right now, we are on Firefly mode. Let's check this out. You have Firefly, which is 1.2 lumens, and this will run for 57 days. So as you can see there, it's a very centralized beam. Definitely a thrower, no doubt about that. Let's go up to the next level. This is a low. Very, very powerful. Check out the throw on that. 90 lumens. This will run for 2.5 days. Let's go up to the next level. Medium. Hitting the tops of those trees, just barely. 580 lumens. This will run for 9.5 hours. High. 1,780 lumens. Oh yes. Very impressive. And this is turbo mode. 4,450 lumens, and this will run for 85 minutes. Incredibly powerful. Gosh, that's amazing. All right, so the island here in the middle, that's roughly 150 yards. And then past that, 250 possibly. Gosh, that's incredible. All right, folks, now in my hand, I have the TN12 2016 version. We are going to set this on turbo and give you guys a comparison from an average everyday flashlight compared to this bad boy right here, so you guys can see the performance difference. Check this out. So right there, this is the highest setting for this flashlight. You can just barely make out the island in the middle. Now let's switch over to the TN40. Oh yes. Now in my hand, I have the Olight R50 Seeker, Power Seeker. This is one heck of a good thrower, over 2,000 lumens. Let's check this out now. Okay, so check that out. Over 2,000 lumens, you can see the island in the middle pretty good. You can see the trees in the background just vaguely, just barely. Alright, in comparison, here's the TN40. Wow, what a difference. Now to wrap up this nighttime footage, I will show you guys some footage using this in a sort of search and rescue scenario. So as you guys can see right there, wow, very, very powerful, especially when you compare it to other flashlights on the market. Now, of course, those were not direct comparable flashlights. Those are really common flashlights in my opinion, but that does a good job of really showing you how much of a step above this flashlight is. Just absolutely incredible performance. You guys saw there how it lit up that island, which was very far away. Without a doubt, this is a thrower. A thrower. Like I mentioned before, it was made primarily for search and rescue, law enforcement, individuals who have, large tracts of land, individuals who need to see a great distance. Like I said, just incredible performance. Does it get hot? Oh yes, this thing gets very, very hot indeed. But of course, you're talking about 4 LEDs, 4,450 lumens. Oh yeah. Now, just in case you're interested, this is how the carry strap works. It basically buckles right into the top of the flashlight, which you guys can see right there. Just like that. So before we get to the review, let's talk about price. $260 for just an incredibly powerful flashlight. That, of course, is not made for everybody, but a very select group. Review time. Let's start with cons, because that's a short list. Heavy. Over 1.5 pounds. Yes, this is very noticeable. It's also somewhat large. Could it be larger? Absolutely. It's not that bad. It really does fit well into the hand. You're not going to have any issues. Extremely good grip, by the way. But yes, I mean, still, nonetheless, large. Very large. Hot. Oh yeah. When you're rocking this thing on turbo and high, there's some heat generated by this flashlight. The last con is price. $260 is not cheap. Like I mentioned, this is not a flashlight that is made for everyone. Let's go to pros. First off, performance is out of this world. Just unbelievable performance. Very good stepping between all of the modes. Very, very impressive. Extremely good battery life. Next up is the balance of this flashlight. Yes, it is heavy. You would expect here at the LEDs that would be the heaviest part, but the battery pack actually balances that out. So the balance is pretty good. Rides well in your hand. You're not going to have to worry about it flipping out or anything like that. This is a very expensive flashlight to hit the ground. I'm sure you guys agree. There's placement here at the bottom for lanyards, so you can do that any way that you want to. As mentioned, you do have the carry strap, which is a nice addition. Yes, the performance of this flashlight is amazing, but so is the charging time. You can charge this flashlight from dead in about 3 hours. 3 hours. That is absolutely incredible. Extremely fast charging times. Also, on the battery charger, you have an LED indicator right here, so it's red when it's charging, green when it's done. Very handy. I do like the fact that there is a battery charge indicator here on the bottom. You just click that. The different shades represent different power levels. Next up, I want to talk about quality. Overall fit and finish is excellent. Very premium quality here. The aluminum, very nice. The coating, very nice. The quality of the reflector, the LEDs, top-notch, definitely. And for $260, it should be top-notch. Metal switch, waterproof. Like I mentioned before, very, very good grip here. Nicely textured. This is not going to fall out of your hand unless you're doing something wrong. Now, you may be wondering, is there a way to lock out this flashlight? And yes, there is. You can just slightly turn the battery, and the flashlight will not turn on. As you can see right there. Tighten it back up. Good to go. The next pro and the final pro is that you can purchase additional battery packs. That is an absolute must for a flashlight like this. So if you ever have any issues whenever the battery pack is completely depleted, yeah, take it off, pop on another one. Also, for search and rescue individuals who need lots of power if they're out for an extended search, that will be very, very important to have. So folks, right there you have it. That is the ThruNite TN40 flashlight. Oh yes, it is a power monster. Incredible throw. Absolutely incredible. Is it made for everybody? Absolutely not. But those who are interested in a flashlight this powerful, they will be impressed. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. Until next time, strength and honor. Be well.